What's up, everybody? Welcome to Buzzworthy TV. And I'm your girl, Lady T. And I just want to sit here and talk to you guys. Okay, so this happened about a couple days ago, but I just wanted to see how this story was going to play out before I just came on here and just started talking. Okay, so if you guys did not know, on Friday, Wendy Williams called herself going in on Rob and Blac Chyna. Basically, her whole commentary was that Blac Chyna is just basically using Rob for a come up. And she was like, it ain't, there's nothing wrong with that, Everybody's not meant to be doctors, lawyers, nurses, She comes from the world of the pole, and, this is her come up. Everyone's not to be, everyone's not supposed to be or not cut out to be, this professional in corporate America or these, like she said, doctors and lawyers. And she was like, if that's her come up, that's her come up. And then she goes to say, come on, you guys. You know she's not attracted to Rob. And people, and the audience was giving her the side eye. And she was like, no, wait. I'm not saying because he's big. I'm just saying because he's big. He wears the same thing all the time. His black sweatshirt and his flip-flops and his, I think he wears either sweatpants or gym shorts or however the case. And she said that he lacks confidence. So, of course, Blac Chyna is not attracted to him at all. He is just her come up. OMG. When I tell you, when Blac Chyna got a hold to what Wendy said, she went all the way fucking in. I don't even have the post that she posted on Instagram word for word. But when I tell y'all, she went in, like she said all sorts of stuff like, bitch, don't you ever talk about my man. That's my man. You want him to put some bass in his voice. What? So he could be like, yo, man, you want him to knock me upside my head? So what? He could be like, yo, man. Like, she was saying all this stuff, calling her, she P looking ass B, saying that, her horse looking ass must have woke up on the wrong side of the stable. Like, Blac Chyna went all the way in, okay? And I'm just giving y'all the condensed version. Then Toni came in like a few hours later. She went in and she took it a step further, talking about she was going to sue Wendy Williams. Basically saying like, bitch, you need to shut up. You always got something to say. I know this your job, but you went too damn far. And she said, that's all right. I got something for you. I'm going to sue you. She said, and I already know I can't sue you unless I'm in your city. So I'll be in your city Monday morning. Best believe on everything I love. She was like, I'm suing you for mental distress. Like she claiming that she's depressed. So she can't go to work and all this stuff that she gonna sue her for. Basically, all due with basically slander and emotional distress. It's crazy, y'all. So what I wanted to do, why I waited to post this video, is because I was, it is Monday today, day before the election. Side note, do not forget to vote. It is so important. So, yeah, we're going to talk about that tomorrow. But back to this travesty, this craziness. So yeah, today is Monday. So I'm like, ooh, let me see if there's anything in the blogs. Does she really go down there? Is Wendy going to talk about it on Hot Topics? Anything of that nature, because I wanted to give y'all the whole scoop. Well, so far, nothing yet. I don't know if Toni was just like, F it. I don't know if she's down there now. We're going to hear something hitting the blogs later today or tomorrow. I don't know. Wendy Williams didn't talk about the shit because that's Wendy. Like I keep telling y'all, Wendy is a freaking coward. Okay? Wendy's a freaking coward. She never talks about shit that involves her. Okay? Anything that involves her, she just keeps her fucking mouth closed. And I'm just like, really? You are the epitome of throwing a rock to hide your head. You sit on that stage in that purple chair and spew all this hate and talk about people all day long, but when people come for you, you don't want to say nothing. You go hide. And that's what I don't respect. I just wish Wendy would own up to her shit. Like, if you said something to offend somebody and they're coming for you, address it. No, you don't have to dwell on it, but address it. Like, and I'm not saying that you need to stoop down to their level, because sometimes that stuff do be petty, because sometimes, even though I don't like Wendy Williams, sometimes what they be, trying to comfort her for, I'm like, well, she is doing her job. But when Wendy goes too far, and when she knows she goes too far, she's never woman enough to just say, you know what? I went too far, I apologize. Or if she went too far and it's like standing in her shit, and she like, nope, I said what I said, I would respect that. If she was like Nene Leakes and be like, I said what I said, I respect that too. But she never does own up to her shit. Whether she stands by what she said or whether she feels like she's wrong. And that's what pisses me off. So, in this situation, I have no respect for Wendy Williams. I don't. Because, number one, it's one thing for you to say, okay, well, Blac Chyna's got to come up, That's what Tyga and Kendall get. You know what I'm saying? That's her come up. You was my friend. You screw my ex-husband. I got something for you. Okay, but don't be dragging poor Rob Kardashian. Talk about he has no confidence. He needs to put some bass in his voice. Nobody wants him. You know what I'm saying? Like, this man has issues. So for you to sit up there and just berate this man for his emotional issues is just wrong. You didn't want nobody sitting up there dragging your son when he sat up there and smoked weed, and smoked that synthetic weed. You had to send him out the country to go get help. And yeah, I understand. We all know kids are off limits, and I still to this day believe that. But she goes for kids. She's talked about people's kids, so yeah, I got the right to throw that in there too. Or shoot, we could talk about all that shit about you and Kevin. Since you want to talk about Rob and Chyna, let's talk about you and Kevin. But again, you don't want nobody to go there. You don't want nobody to go about how allegedly he likes to whoop on your ass. You don't want to go about how he has repeatedly cheated on you or whatever, but you still stick with him. Okay? So let's not go there when you want to talk about people in relationships and who they're attracted to and what they're attracted to and why they in this relationship or why they not in this relationship. I mean, come on now, Wendy. If you're not willing to, like again, I say, stand in your truth or admit when you've gone too far, then you need to shut the fuck up. Okay? Because I'm sick of it. And it's just irritating as hell because you say all this stuff, you say all this hurtful mess, and then you just go quietly about your life. And it's like, you don't get around here hurting people and act like it's okay. So if Toni really does want to sue you, I don't got nothing to say. All I'm going to do is just laugh. For real. And if Blac Chyna want to continue to drag your ass on Instagram or whatever social media that she sees fit, all I'm going to do is laugh and laugh again and laugh some more. Okay? Because I don't understand until you are completely dragged or until somebody really sues you or till somebody really comes down and beats your ass like Whitney Houston threatened to do. back in that infamous interview about 10 years, well, not even 10, over 10 years ago, then that's the only way you gonna learn. And it shouldn't have to be like that. You a grown ass woman. Shoot, you in your 50s. You know better. Okay? So, again, Wendy Williams, I know it is your job. Okay? No one's trying to take that away from you. But again, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And again, know when to quit. Okay? That's all too. You gotta know when to freaking quit. Like again, it wasn't enough to just say that she gotta come up by getting with a Kardashian. You had to act like he was so unlovable. No one wanted to love him. No one wanted to sleep with him. No one, that is wrong. And you talking about the father of her child. I would have cussed your ass out too. So anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think. What do y'all really think about this feud with Blac Chyna and Toni versus Wendy Williams? Do you think Wendy Williams is just doing her job? Do you think they went too far going in on her on social media? Do you think that Wendy Williams needs to show a little bit of tact and discretion on how she approaches some of her stories, her hot topics? Anyway, y'all, let me know what you guys think. Till next time, y'all. Peace and love.